Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, IBF super lightweight or junior welterweight champion, depending on how you see it, Julius Indongo has said a few words before their big fight April 15th with Ricky Burns in Glasgow. You know, and he was saying, do not underestimate African fighters. He feels Namibian fighters are some of the best in the world, right? And he's out to prove that. It was kind of good to just hear from him. This is the guy who just won the title by going to Russia and beating Edward Troyanowski in round one, who was 25-0 and on an unbelievable knockout streak. And like I said in other videos, was about to be the bomb in this division, was going to probably be the next opponent or the next people were trying to say he should fight Terrence Crawford. He was being heralded, and you could see it coming. And Julius Indongo went to Russia and spit in the soup. It's well documented, but it kind of flew under the radar. Well, now he's going up against Ricky Burns. We really haven't heard the man speak. So it's good to hear. He's very confident. He says he has a lot of self-confidence. It's been a long road getting to where he's been. All of his fights, except for the last one, his pro fights, has been in Africa, right? So people would kind of question, will he be able to travel and handle his business? Well, the Troyanowski fight is a perfect example of that, and he did a lot of traveling during his amateur career. Like I said, he's full of confidence. He's just saying don't underestimate what he's capable of. And he's talking about the Troyanowski fight. For the first time I heard him comment on that. And before that fight, he just said he saw some flaws. He thought that most of his opponents were coming in scared and that they wouldn't attack, right? And he thinks that Troyanowski was a little slow, right? So, and he sees flaws in Ricky Burns, so he's going to try to exploit those. Those are good things coming from him. He has he's been a police officer before. So, that would, at least in most cases, you would think that he would be able to handle himself under pressure. But, nowadays we see that, police officers all of a sudden can't shoot people in the leg no more. So I don't know. That used to be good for your character. But who knows what that is nowadays. We ain't going to even go there. But he was a police officer. And, he's got a seal of approval from the president of Namibia, right? So, he's gotten in touch with him to give him some inspiration, things like that. So the guy is ready for the fight. He thinks he'd be able to take the crowd out of the fight and probably even get some of them on his side because of the show he plans on giving. Great stuff, right? Great stuff. It's good to get to know the guy. I think the guy is worthy of a video and acknowledgement even before the fight. Depending on what happens after the fight, who knows? I don't know who I think win this fight. I'm just going to go 50-50 from what I've seen from the guy. With Ricky Burns, we talked about him in the last video. He's ready. He wanted to fight. He wants to unify. He wants to fight against Crawford, a guy with that much confidence, against another guy with that much confidence. Both have the ability. Normally, Indongo would be the taller guy, but in this fight, he's only a half-inch taller. So it should be a good scrap. I'm looking forward to it. It's weekend in boxing, but it's always something if you look closely. And this fight here, probably flying under the radar, but check it out, right? Ricky Burns versus Julius Indongo, two confident fighters. And like I said in the last video, it's unification. So therein lies the significance. Let's check that out. Dome Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm up out of here.